Every last one of these people have this one thing in common,
On my worst behavior.
stemming from their worst ideas. Like these fools, shooting Roman candles at each other in Chicago at point-blank range. They're a type of firework made to shoot fireballs into the air. These are both somebody's fathers, shooting the candles at each other. And this shootout left massive burns.
Wait, also,
Yeah, the shirt collar was fire.
shirt's kind of messed up.
Oh God, oh no.
What about this guy, who for some reason thought it was a good idea to taunt a bison 10 times his weight at Yellowstone National Park?
Oh God, no, I can't watch.
Bison are known to be aggressive when it comes to defending their turf. The only reason he wasn't injured is because the bison decided to walk away. Is doing it for the gram worth your life? These couples were doing the most for what they feel is the perfect snapshot. Kelly and Cody got major backlash for this picture, which shows Kelly hanging off the side of a high pool in Bali.
There's a lip on the side where my hands were, so I had a good grip on that, and then I was using all of this to hold myself up.
I had a good grip on her as well. You can actually, if you zoom in on the photo, you can see the hold that I have on her arm.
And how about these pairs kissing while hanging off of a moving train in Sri Lanka? Yikes. Now, this one isn't so dangerous, but in New York, some might beg to differ. A guy in St. Louis, Missouri ordered some bagels from Panera sliced the wrong way, like a loaf of bread. This reporter is from Brooklyn and may or may not consider this a crime punishable by law. New York Senator Chuck Schumer agreed, calling it a Class A felony in New York City. This sent the internet into a tailspin. Chips Ahoy had jokes about how they eat cookies and milk, and founders poured their beer over ice. And of course, it revived that sad Fire Festival lunch. Which brings us to our next cheesy mess. The Cheesed Challenge was when parents threw slices of cheese in their babies' faces in the name of good fun. Some kids thought it was funny, others took it as an impromptu snack time, but some had a fit. Even though it's supposed to be a joke, one pediatrician says it can be damaging for the baby.
I think that the baby will really be startled and worried that it's going to happen again and again, and that might make the baby nervous or, fearful. Why would you want to do that to a baby?
You okay? Come here. What's the matter?
After they pranked their daughter Everly into thinking they were giving away the family dog, Cole and Sav were slammed.
We're gonna let her give him away.
People commented that the April Fool's joke was too cruel. The 4-year-old was so devastated at the thought that she'd have to be the one to give Carl away, she stopped talking. One clinical psychologist says this type of prank could be damaging.
Children who have situations like this may begin to feel, wow, the world could fall apart tomorrow. The sky could fall down. Good things in my life could suddenly be taken away from me. Bad things can happen. And is that really the message we want to be giving kids at such a young age?
And remember when the internet thought they could storm Area 51? That bad idea came from this college student.
I figured that the FBI would be knocking on my door right about now, but nobody has shown up. Nobody's tried to contact me.
The plan was to show up to the top secret Air Force base deep in a Nevada desert known for its aliens and UFOs.
How do you get funding for something like this?
Maddie Roberts created a Facebook event calling for people to storm Area 51 because, quote, they can't stop all of us. Maddie thought it was all good fun until 3 million others also decided this was a good idea. The plan would include a Naruto run to get away from authorities.
I don't want anybody to actually get hurt with this. It was just, it started out as just from a pure stroke of imagination. It's just meant to be funny. I want to do something cool out there now that we have a bunch of people, but I don't want anybody to get hurt.
The Air Force responded by saying they always stand ready to protect their assets.
The event is called Storm Area 51. They can't stop all of us. Maybe not, but they can stop some of you.
Turned out to all be a bust. On the actual day of the event, only about 150 people showed up and no one got onto the base, and no aliens were hurt. Hopefully this serves as a lesson. If you think it may be a bad idea, it probably is.
Oh God, no, I can't watch.
For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Stephanie Officer.